Hello students. One of the biggest puzzles faced by UPSC aspirants is how to master current affairs, because current affairs heavily influences all the stages of the examination, prelims, mains and interview. Hence, the requirement is a very well balanced monthly current affairs magazine which is simple, has all the relevant information, well balanced to address all the stages of the examination, and should be very impactful in making you successful in the examination. Now, which is that magazine and how to get access to that magazine? Before talking about the magazine, let us talk about the impact of current affairs on all the stages of the examination. So let us now see on the board. Let's start with the prelim stage first. So when we talk about the prelims, let us start with what? GS paper 1. So GS paper 1, around 35 to 40 MCQs. Around 35 to 40 MCQs are directly influenced by current affairs. Directly influenced by current affairs. That is a substantial chunk. 40% of the paper impacted by current affairs. Now, when you talk about the CSAT paper, now the portion which is impacted by current affairs is the comprehension or the comprehension part. So comprehensions are usually on the issues in the current affairs. When you read a comprehension, you have to pick up the right option. And your inference, your ability to deduce becomes better when you know what is happening around us. So you should be very, very good in your current affairs to come to the right option while reading the comprehensions also. Now let us talk about the mains examination. Now when you talk about the mains examination, there are various portions across different GS papers which are impacted directly by current affairs. So here, let's start with what? GS paper 2. And the portions which are directly impacted by current affairs are the polity and governance, social justice and IR, international relations. Now when we talk about GS paper 3. So GS paper 3. Now here the portions which are directly impacted by current affairs are the economy, science and tech, environment, disaster management, security. Disaster management, security. Now, when we talk about a GS paper 4, which in simple words or in simple language termed as an ethics paper, here there are certain case studies which can be answered on the basis of a broader knowledge of the current affairs, because the case studies also deduced from the happenings from the governance part, the economy part, the environment part, the administration part, which is happening around us, which we can definitely get access to while reading what current affairs regularly. So case studies now. Even when we talk about the essay or the essay paper, essay paper is a mix of concept and current affairs. So you use current affairs to also quote certain examples to support your opinion. So hence what we see, current affairs impacting the major chunk of the GS papers as also the essay paper. Now when you come to the interview stage, that means you should be very well acquainted, yes, with all the current affairs for the last 12 to 15 months, so that you are supposed to give what most apt answers and reply to the questions put by the interview board. So what we are talking about, the current affairs impacting your prelims, hence clearing prelims, reaching the main stage, mains, various papers, hence by clearing mains, reaching the interview stage, and final clearing, again depending upon maybe the inputs from the current affairs. So hence current affairs play a very, very important role. So now, where is that magazine? When you search across the market, there are various magazines available. But the problem with many of these magazines is, for example, either they are too bulky, they are too factual, include too much data, very lengthy to read, difficult words, not very well balanced. Many of the magazines are losing the vision of current affairs. Many of the magazines are completely out of focus from current affairs. Hence, to fill this gap comes a very, very perfect, well-balanced magazine, that is Shield Monthly Current Affairs Magazine. Now, let me show you on the board. Let me run through the magazine so that you yourself see how balanced it is. Okay, so I'm going to show you now the Shield Monthly Current Affairs Magazine. Now, this is the magazine. So now when you talk about a magazine, so this is the latest edition, March 2024. Now here, this also includes, yes, the summary of the articles from the Yojana magazines. Many of the students, many of the aspirants buy Yojana monthly magazines, but they are usually lying at the corners of the room. They are never read. So what we have done is we have included one section as the summarized articles, summarized important articles from the Yojana. So now this magazine has got majorly four major sections. Now, four major sections. Let's see those sections. So, first section is current affairs and concepts of the month. So, important current affairs of the month and related concepts. Now, so hence by reading current affairs and concepts, so concepts majorly building both your prelims part as well as the mains part, current affairs both for prelims and mains. Now, important locations of the month. Specifically, this is for prelims part because locations, 2 or 3 location based questions are asked on each and every year by UPSC in the GS paper 1 of the prelims examination. Now comes important editorials. So there are certain important editorials which form the core or the crux of most of the questions asked in the mains examination. So these editorials have been filtered from the entire month. And then the summary of the Yojana articles again helping you in writing the mains answers in the mains examination. So this has been a properly balanced magazine which have been. Now let us go through the TOC of the magazine. So when we talk about the TOC of the magazine, let's see the TOC. So starting with the current affairs and concept part. So economy. So this is a portion which is impacted by current affairs, economy. So hence all the current issues or the concepts linked with current issues of the month, yes, are covered here in the economy section. Similarly, science and technology is another section which is heavily impacted by current affairs. Comes the environment, again heavily impacted by the current affairs. Polity and governance, not much impacted directly by current affairs, but certain things become important. Okay, so we have filtered the most relevant thing which are impacted by current affairs, the polity part. It's not that you are supposed to include all these sections, subsections, or the articles, or maybe all the orders of the Supreme Courts. No, what is actually required for the examination. Then comes what? International. Then comes security issues. Yes, again, this is also impacted by the current affairs, security. Important schemes, yes. So important schemes are giving in a separate heading, important schemes of the month. And then also the miscellaneous. So miscellaneous includes various things, for example, the organizations in use, or maybe the certain reports, or maybe certain health issues, or maybe certain cultural issues coming into picture. All these are being placed in the miscellaneous. So when you go across, yes, when you go across, you are getting what huge information, relevant information regarding both the prelims aspect and from the mains aspect. So when you see the present, then comes what? Important locations. So there are what 14, 15, 16 locations covered from the entire month. So these locations will definitely be helping you in answering what 2 to 3 questions in the prelims examination. Then comes important editorials, the most filtered editorials which are going to help you in the mains examination. And then comes Yojana. The Yojana, the theme, artificial intelligence, and what certain 4 or 5 articles which are the summary of the major articles given in the magazine. Now further, the presentation style. The presentation style, first of all, the font. Yes, the font size is easy to read. Yes, is not going to create pressure on your eyes. And when we talk about a presentation, so all the important things are put in boxes so that you are highlighted properly. Now highlighted properly, yes. Certain text are also what given in the bold so that you are going to focus on those, because UPSC may put a statement in the prelims examination. So which of the following statements are correct? Okay, so that means statements, you can recall the statements. Now, important things for quoting in the examination, especially the mains examination, you can ultimately see the boxes and you can directly quote the line, yes, and write accordingly. So the economy, what we are talking about economy is covered in detail. Let's talk about the rest of the things. Let's see the next section. Now, proper table, proper explanations so that you can directly use. Yes, most important images if they are required. blue economy, payment banks, now similarly the science and tech section. The science and tech section. Now, okay, so science and tech section, again we are seeing what? The deep tech. Now let us go through similarly. This is the environment section, yes, with proper images, proper pictures, okay, beautiful pictures here, beautiful images here, so that you can easily correlate. So now again all the important things in the boxes so that you are going to what? Include that in your understanding. Now, so once let us now see the location part. So images are the most relevant which adds to the information. For example, biodiversity heritage site. So what is the meaning of biodiversity heritage site and which are those sites? Again, a very impactful picture here. Further, let's see the location part. Now, these are the important locations now. So locations with maps, the features of those locations with maps. Now, Hungary, Northern Ireland, Kaladan project, island of Ireland, Senegal, Nagorno-Karabakh in Kosovo, yes, Democratic Republic of Congo, Greece, Belarus, Ghana, yes, all these now comes the important editorials. So important editorials, again, all the important points have been put in boxes so that you easily pick up and quote and write in the examination. Now let's see the Yojana part. So Yojana, monthly summary. If you are difficult in reading Yojana magazine, so gain mastery through monthly crux of Yojana magazine, which is a part of the main monthly magazine itself. Yes, so monthly. So the topic is artificial intelligence. So article 1 is India's AI mission. What is that? The features. Now, how AI is impactful in Indian governance and public services. These are the questions that are directly asked by UPSC in the mains examination. Then comes AI in citizen-centric services, India's tech services industry, and how AI can be helping in what? Cyber security. Yes, meeting cyber security challenges. So now this is a magazine which is properly balanced, which can help give you what? Enormous inputs for your prelims as well as the mains examination. Now, how to get access to this magazine? How to get access to this magazine? So there is the PDF can be accessed through the website directly. So website is www.shieldias.in. Here you're supposed to go to the resources section. Now, when you click on resources section, you are going to come to what? Shield monthly magazine. Now, Shield monthly magazine. So here, so all those PDFs will be getting loaded now. So that means you can get access to what? Current month magazine also, the previous month magazine also. So this is the way you are going to download the PDF of the magazine. But if you want a hard copy, so that means so there is another way. So now, if you want to get mastery over all of these, so now you can get what? Hard copy of the magazine. So hard copy, if you are residing in Delhi, so hard copies can be bought from the Karol Bagh market if you're residing in Delhi. But if you're not living in Delhi, so that means you want magazine subscription. So here you can get what? Subscription of the magazine. Now subscription of the magazine. So subscription magazine. So here this subscription of the magazine will also be providing you two supplements. Yes, one is the Hindu monthly quiz, Hindu monthly current affairs quiz, monthly quiz, which is comprising of about 100 MCQs. This will be a complementary thing with this. One more complementary thing is the mains practice questions. Mains practice questions with possible answers. That means if you are going to subscribe for the monthly current affairs magazine, you'll getting two supplements. One is a monthly Hindu quiz comprising 100 current affairs questions, MCQs, and also current affairs based practice questions for the mains examination with possible answers. Now, for getting access to this subscription, you can visit the website www.shieldias.in. Okay, call on the number given on that, or you can directly call on the number which is 703-7272-363. You can directly call on this number 703-7272-363 for the subscription. Now, lastly, for the students who are preparing or going for the 2024 examination, again the revision of 12 to 15 months of current affairs become very difficult at the last moment. So if you want to master those 35 to 40 MCQs for the forthcoming prelims examination 2024, you can join me. I will be conducting 1 month of current affairs revision classes from 1st of April. So 1st April, you can join me for the current affairs classes for faster revision of all the relevant current affairs in a manner in which you will be able to retain the maximum things and will be able to apply so that various questions can be answered. My name is Ritesh Kumar Singh, an ex-civil servant. I brings expertise in what? UPSC preparation. Now, I am on a mission to guide the students like you who are struggling after completing the foundation coachings. Okay, not yet able to clear the prelims examination, not yet able to clear the mains examination. Hence, you're supposed to connect with me, and I will be providing you with fullest commitment, the best guidance possible. Okay, so join me from the 1st of April for the current affairs revision classes. Now, share the video, subscribe the channel, okay, put your comments, and also press the like button. So thank you for seeing the video, and definitely get access to subscriptions and the magazine that you require. Thank you for seeing the video.